And we go. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
Hi, this is Lythero with AsOne Productions, and I'm here with Chris Conlon with his game The Little Acre, made by Pewter Games Studios.
yeah,
So,
that's me. Nice to meet you.
likewise, can you tell me a little about what's going on here?
Yeah. So like you said, the game's called The Little Acre. It's a point-and-click adventure game. It's coming out for Steam and Xbox One early next year.
Excellent.
Um, so the story follows this guy here. His name is Aiden. He's one of the main characters, and the other main character is Lily, who's his daughter. And the story kind of switches between the two as they kind of go off and do their own thing. Um, so right now, we're playing as Aiden, and he's ended up in this kind of fantasy universe called Clonfera because his dad is this like kind of wacky inventor. But you find out early in the game that he's gone missing, and you're looking for him. And what happens is you find his machine, and inadvertently just transport yourself to this fantasy world as well. So right now you're trying to just get home because the main thing is that you want to get home to your daughter. She's just left by herself, and she doesn't know where anyone is.
Uh-oh.
So that's his main concern right now. So yeah, we just have to kind of move on and find our
Oh.
way around.
So it's very context sensitive. That's not explained. You just saw a
Yeah,
strange lamp
that
and touched it.
well, yeah, the lamp is just kind of like a weird thing. It's a little bit explained later on, like why all these things kind of exist, like who made them and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we are just kind of throwing you right into the middle of the game here. This isn't the actual start of the game, so we got some
Oh,
kind of
jeez,
weird.
what's that?
Yeah,
That animation's lovely.
thank you. Yeah, so that's the thing about the animation of this game is it's all frame by frame animation,
That's
so real
beautiful.
traditional animation style. Um, we're definitely inspired by like Sullivan Bluth Productions. Obviously not at that quality yet, but it's all kind of animated on twos, so like about 12 frames per second for the animations. But it looks amazing. At the moment, there's 9 of us, and I think there's five animators or 6 animators,
That's
and then another guy does all the background art. That's Edward Duff. He does all the background art, and then
excellent.
I'm one of the co-founders, and Ben is the other co-founder. So 9 of us in total. Um, so yeah, we just have to kind of keep going, finding our way through this swamp. You can kind of see that it's like a bit of a puzzle to do with just like raising and lowering these platforms that are made of lily pads that are kind of suspended by these glowy ball things. And the problem is that you've got these doors here that are locked, and the only way to open them is by using these blue lamps here. So the blue corresponds with the blue light on the door.
Okay.
So you just have to kind of do it in the right order. So I'll just make this look easy now.
Yo, I saw something in the foreground there.
Yeah, yeah. Where he's not supposed to run away just yet. He's supposed to kind of linger there until you leave the area, and then the camera will kind of pan down on him a bit or something like that. Just
Oh,
so it's
that's
a bit
okay.
more obvious. But yeah, the idea is that there's these guys watching you, and you don't find out who they are until later on. So I've just got to get around here, open the door. Right, so the door is open. I'll just make my way back around.
Okay, yeah, so we've got a top-down puzzler going on.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I mean, although it's an adventure game, it starts out, in the traditional side-on perspective, and everything's a bit bigger. And then once you get transported into the fantasy universe, we switch to this isometric perspective, so it looks
Oh.
like this. And as well, the actual proportions of the characters change, so they don't just look different; they're actually looking at each other, going, "Well, I look all weird and stuff."
Oh, okay.
So right now, what's happened is we've switched back to Lily. This is Lily that I was talking about, his daughter, and she's just woke up and she's realised that Aiden's not around. So she's really hungry. She wants breakfast, so she just decides, I'm here by myself. I'm old enough. I'm just gonna make it by myself. It's porridge. What could go wrong? So you're checking. She's got all the ingredients. She's got water. She's got a bowl. You click on the bag of oats.
This would be a puzzle in itself for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
no oats. Oh, no.
yeah, it's empty. So this is what she needs to do to fix it. She needs a new bag of oats, a new bowl because she smashed that one, and then she needs to put the pot on the fire with all the ingredients. So the first one to get is easy enough. This is the pot. We can just grab this.
Okay. Oh, no. Oh, typical Saturday morning.
Yeah,
Trying to get your cereal on.
unsupervised.
Okay, there's a lot of mayhem going
Yeah, she
on.
set the thing on fire, but it's okay. So the dog, Dougal the dog,
That's awesome.
he's kind of like her guardian. He's
I love him.
and she's just oblivious to everything that he does for her. Okay, so the next thing we need is the bowl from the cupboard,
Hmm.
but the cupboard is tied. So Dad tied a knot around it, and she thinks he did it to keep him away, but actually he did it to keep her away.
Of course.
Yeah, so we can get Dougal's help there to just chew it off.
Dougal, attack the string.
Yeah. So I don't know if we have any sound for the people watching, but the whole game is going to be voice acted.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's nice. Oh
So it's
god.
actually one of the animators. Her name is Kate. She does the voice for Lily, and then for the voice for Aiden, we have a guy known as Brian. He's known as the Gaming Terrorizer on YouTube.
Okay,
So he's doing the voice of Aiden.
excellent.
Okay, so we have the bowl, we have the pot in the fire, and all we need now are the bag of oats. So we go and try and grab those.
Oh, nothing
But
could go wrong.
yeah, see, he stops her because he doesn't want her climbing on things. His main
Okay.
job is just to protect her, keep her out of trouble. So what we need to do is distract him by clicking on Dougal, clicking on the door, and saying, "Hey, look, there's something at the door there." And while he's doing that, we click on the oats, and then he doesn't get there in time.
Oh, he didn't. That looks fantastic.
Yeah, it took a long time to do this. I
I
think
could
it took
imagine.
like a month and a half just to do this whole breakfast scene.
As an animator, I can
But it's
appreciate this fully.
yeah, great because it took such a long time, but it was worth spending the time on because it like introduces her character and the relationship between these two. So it's like a set piece. I'm not able to walk around in here right now.
Okay.
It's just she can only do these specific kind of animations depending on what you click on, and
That
later
help.
on then it opens up more free and you can walk around and stuff like that.
That's cool. So it
So
helps the player get used to like
yeah,
fixing the
exactly.
puzzle as opposed to getting lost.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So we have everything we need. We just need to kind of watch her finish it off.
Blow on it. It could be hot. Oh, I see what's going on.
Yeah. So he caught it. She didn't even realize. She just thought he was stealing it. All by herself.
Good job. And the eye roll.
Yeah.
He's
So
having none of it.
she's just now realized that Aiden is he's gone. She's
Missing.
like, what? Wait a minute, where is he? So this is. She thinks he must have gone to town. So the story is that he's out of work, because this is actually set in the 50s. It's set in Ireland in the 50s, and the
Ooh.
idea is that Aiden was actually an engineer in the army, and right now he's out of work. So he's just kind of looking for a job. But she thinks that's where he's gone. He's just gone to town, when actually we know he's gone to that other fantasy world of Clonfera. Um, so she doesn't mind that anyway. She's just more important or more bothered by the fact that she needs to kind of get outside the wall and go to her shop, which is where she has her own little. It's like a medieval shop selling her own wares. It's just like a kid's shop, but she thinks she's helping out.
Of course.
I don't know. How are we for time? Are we? I could keep playing, but
I'd
like,
say we'd have about at least another 5 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So we need to grab this timing belt here. Okay.
That'll be useful.
Yeah. So I'll show you. Every adventure needs room. So I'll show you what we're trying to. So this is our inventory system here. We got a timing belt. What we're trying to do is use this branch to get over. But,
Oh.
it's too high right now. So what you can do is you can use the timing belt. You can just like whip that on there. Okay. So your granddad would have been proud because he was the inventor.
Of course.
So what we need to do though is go in here.
I see this is a point and click, so I'm wondering how would you interface with this on the Xbox One since it's primarily
Yeah,
controllers?
right now we have it working with the controller, and it is just moving the cursor around.
Okay.
We're playing with some other ideas to adapt it for controller, but right now it is just that straight swap. It plays exactly as it does with
If
the
it
mouse,
works,
but
don't
with the
fix
controller.
it.
Yeah, it's kind of that. There's other ideas, but we definitely know that works. One of the things is that we have the cursor speed is increased for controller, and then as you kind of move the cursor over these hotspots, it slows down to
Oh no, that's
increase accuracy
clever.
and that kind
That's
of stuff.
good.
So that's the plan right now. We might do something different a bit later on, but that's all we've got right now. So we can step into this timing belt, and then if I use the bone, stick it in the back pocket to get Dougal's attention, he'll grab it,
Oh, I hope he follows us. This doesn't look good.
and she's gone.
I'm sure he'll follow.
Of course. There we go.
Oh, that's excellent.
All right, so this is Lily's shop.
Oh, I'm sure business is booming for them.
Of course. In rural countryside, Ireland in the 50s, non-stop traffic.
What? Very good. Good to
Yeah,
see. So
so
it'll be out early next year?
early next year, yeah. We'll probably have it finished, we're hoping, by the end of the year, but then we've got a lot of polish, a lot of work to do on that.
Of course.
So yeah, we're aiming for early next year. We'll settle
Excellent.
on an exact month a bit later on.
Well, it was good talking to you. Thank you very much.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Best of luck
Thank you.
with the Little Acre.
Yeah.
I'm reminded a lot.